Hey everybody, KMO, and weeks passed on this 3-day fast. Hey, I should say, I'm KMO, host of the C-Realm podcast, the author and illustrator of the Geb.io webcomic, also available in Kindle and Comixology and on paper, Dead Tree version. I don't know how to tell you to order the Dead Tree version, but it exists. Eventually you'll be able to buy it online. All that said, I've been doing a fasting experiment whereby I fast Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of each week, and then I have the long weekend in which to eat, which is to say Friday through Monday. I break the fast on Friday morning. So on last week's fast, first have a look. This is the month that I've been doing it. And you can see I lose weight, and then I start eating again and I gain weight. And then I stop eating and I lose weight, and I start eating and I gain weight. And each week I gain back almost as much as I'd lost, but the Friday morning weigh-in numbers are just a little bit lower every week. So while I might lose 8 pounds over the course of a fast, I gain 7 of it back. But over the course of the month, that lowest weight has been going lower and lower. So today, Thursday, third day of the fast, I woke up, weighed in at 213 even, whereas last week I weighed in at 213.3 on Friday morning. So I've had the full 3-day fast plus 8 hours of sleep. So I'm ahead of the game. Other thing I discovered is that I lose more weight by having some fat and protein in the form of heavy cream in my coffee than I did when I was not doing that. So basically starting a keto diet causes you to lose weight faster than 0 caloric intake, which is a weird thing, and I don't know how that works, but it's a happy discovery. This is seltzer, carbonated water, no calories. So the other thing I should mention, these last few weeks, fasting for 3 days and then eating. After the first 3-day fast, I really binged, really did. And then the next 2 weeks, not as much. But I've been drinking beer or hard seltzer. But pretty much most nights that I'm not fasting, I've had 2 of the large cans of the stuff, which, it's a lot of calories. There's moralistic and sort of mental health stuff to do with drinking that I'm not even taking into account here. It's calories that I consume at night. It's carbs. It's just, So I've resolved, it's not a huge resolution, it's not a year-long thing or anything. It just, from the end of this fast, which, ends tomorrow morning, until the beginning of this fast, and, all the way through the end of the next one, no alcohol. Which basically means no alcohol this coming long weekend. So I went to the store today, and because I had to buy cat litter, which is a very heavy box, it's not anything I want to carry the full length of the village, my fingers would fall off if I tried that. I borrowed my friend's car, I drove to the store, and something that I don't buy, just for dietary reasons, frozen pizza. At the start of the pandemic, I gained a bunch of weight because the gym closed, and I said, to hell with it. I'm eating whatever I want. What do I want? I want frozen pizza, which I always doctor up with extra mozzarella and other toppings. So today I had a car. I don't buy the frozen pizza when I go to the store normally because I have to put everything in a backpack to bring it home, or I have to carry a bag, which I don't want to do. So, aside from the it makes me fat reason, it's just not convenient to buy it and walk home with it if I'm bringing everything home in a backpack. But since today I had a car, I did in fact get a frozen pizza. So I will be having that either tomorrow or Saturday, depending on how filling the drop-in center meal is. The drop-in center on Fridays, they were providing 2 meals, one that they prepared and one that was prepared in a local restaurant, and that program has ended. Sad. I've been thinking of switching the fast to cover the weekends so that I'm not missing any free meals from the drop-in center. But at the same time, they tend to have bread in them. They tend to have pasta. So maybe I should be skipping them. As it stands right now at the 3-day fast, I'm only getting the drop-in center meals on Monday and Friday. So maybe that's as it should be. But then I have to spend money to feed myself over the weekend. I've been doing a vegetable soup. It's usually been potatoes and cabbage and carrots and maybe beans, and then a soup base, either beef bouillon or a vegetarian soup base. And I make that. It's supposed to last the weekend, and the first week I ate the whole big pot on day one. I haven't done that since that first week, and in fact, this past weekend, I had a serving left over going into Monday. But still, it's a lot of food, and I justify it by saying, oh, it's very hearty, healthy food, just vegetables. Yeah, but I eat a lot of it, so not doing that this weekend. Thinking this weekend have, meal-sized portions, and that's all I prepare at any given time. None of this making a weekend's worth and then just having it sit on the stovetop for me to graze on all day. But that's that. I won't post this today. I'll wait until tomorrow, and I'll throw on that final weight. And if it's a nice day like it is today, then I'll shoot some video walking down to the drop-in center, and I'll include my Friday meal from the drop-in center. But right now, I gotta go inside because the mosquitoes are gonna eat me. Hey, everybody. So it's pretty early. Did not sleep well. As you can see from the final weigh-in here, lost less than half a pound in the last day. I weighed myself at 4:45 this morning. That's the kind of night's sleep I had. But anyway, I could eat now. I haven't yet. As usual, I will break fast with yogurt with psyllium husks, and instead of the flaxseed, I'm going with chia seeds. I much prefer the chia seeds to the flax seeds. Not sure that the nutritional content is equivalent, but I like the taste better. Alrighty, well, here I've got a wide angle adapter on this thing. Every now and again I start watching videos and stuff for new cell phones. Not new. I would most likely be getting a refurbished, but this Huawei Mate SE is still doing the job, so I can't really justify. Although if I were going to upgrade to anything right now, it would probably be a Pixel 4a. Any comments on phones? I mean, I watch videos where there's marginal difference. I mean, you can notice the difference, but it's marginal between a $300 phone and a $700 phone, and I think, oh, I want the better one, but come on, here's a $200 phone, $220 phone from 3 years ago. Good enough for what I do with it. I'm convincing myself, trying to anyway. All right, so yeah, I'll get you some video of me walking to the, well, not me so much, it's just the landscape scrolling by as I cruise on down to the drop-in center, but lunch isn't for several hours yet. I might actually walk down there for breakfast. They serve a breakfast. Anyway, more soon. I got up early and I watched The Bad Batch. Usually I meditate before I watch The Bad Batch, but Alexa won't let me meditate before 6 a.m. If I try to fire up Headspace, it gives me nothing but go to sleep options. So I suppose I could use the phone, but it'll be 6 a.m. in 15 minutes. So meditation, they don't serve breakfast till 8:30. I'm kind of at loose ends. I mean, I suppose I could start working. Anyway. I'm not a big fan of radishes, but aren't those pretty? Being Irish, you know I am a big fan of potatoes. Alrighty, and the breakfast is an egg sandwich, right on, which I'm going to dress up with some hot sauce.